Pollution is down in Northeast Ohio and globally. Experts say stay-at-home orders during the pandemic contributing to that change. So, what happens as businesses now reopen? News 5's Olivia Fecto with us live. Olivia, there are NASA images that show all the changes.
Yeah, Rob, they're images of a pollutant called nitrogen dioxide. We've been seeing a downward trend in pollution for years, but it's been even more dramatic in the last couple of months.
What we've seen over the last 2 months is worldwide there's been a decrease in nitrogen dioxide.
Research Associate Professor Anna Prados works with NASA, tracking air quality, including what we see of nitrogen dioxide.
Nitrogen dioxide is emitted by cars and anything else that you're burning, burning fossil fuels, coal plants, natural gas.
Tracking that gives us what Prados calls a fingerprint of human activity. According to NASA, pollution from nitrogen dioxide has been steadily decreasing over the last 15 years in most of the U.S. Prados says that's due to regulations, including more efficient cars.
Better pollution controls, coal plants closing, less reliance on the fossil fuels for electricity.
Take a look at this before and after. NASA images of pollution from the last few years compared with March 2020. During this pandemic, pollution has dropped dramatically, due in part to people driving less and factory shutdowns.
We've changed the environment and the way we interact with it.
Case Western Reserve University professor Peter Whiting says Northeast Ohio's pollution comes mainly from its high density of people and industry. He says what we've seen in the last 2 months shows we can change our behavior, and we don't need a pandemic to do it.
I don't wish that we have done this experiment for only that knowledge, but if you take what we can get out of a bad situation and try to figure out whether there is something to learn, that would be one.
And he says it doesn't mean we have to stop driving or shut down industry.
Instead of driving half as much, maybe we could return to driving as much, but if the fuel efficiencies of our car were double what they are now, we would put half as much pollution in the environment.
Professor Whiting says we have flattened the coronavirus curve by changing our behavior, and he says it is possible we could do the same for pollution. Rob?
Okay, we're talking driving and industry. Do we know just how much they contribute to pollution?
Not exactly. Scientists at NASA are still trying to tease those numbers out and figure out exactly how much it contributes. Obviously, though, there are other factors that can also contribute to pollution, and of course, that would be things like weather.